Platinum looks like it's heading down to my best buy zone, 80% chance at the moment, anywhere between 900 to 750 US dollars. We'll take a deeper look at the platinum price today. Of course, we'll do the usual gold and silver price analysis too. Use the time codes to go to your favorite part right away. But look, if you're watching this live, you get to enjoy everything we do here at Good Morning Stackers, your weekdaily live show all about gold, silver, bullion, economic news, and all the other fun stuff that we do here. But first, in the 1 minute of the show, the first 1 minute of the show, we do the synchronized slurp. That's where you grab a tasty beverage, I grab my tasty beverage, and we slurp it synchronously in the first 1 minute. Are you ready? I don't care what it is that you're slurping. That's okay. I don't judge. We have to do it audibly all around the world for all of my watchers. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. My name is Joe Main. Who am I? I've worked in the precious metals industry in Australia at the retail level for over 3 major bullion dealers for 11 years. And then I've been a stacker for longer than that. Now I do this weekdaily live show, and I also help you launch and grow on social media, YouTube channels in particular for businesses. If you have a business, if your boss has a business, of course they do because they're your boss. Or if you know someone that has a business that can benefit from growing or just even launching. If they don't have social media at all, send them my way. So the best way to do that is send them to either one of a couple of things. Get them to send me an email, gmstackers@gmail.com, gmstackers@gmail.com, or also I have an Instagram channel with free content about how to create consistently engaging content. I don't have that screen up, but that's okay. Go to instagram.com/it's Joe Main. That's pretty much it. Find my name, my first name, last name. It's Joe Main. That's it. So, my lovely people, what we'll do, we'll get straight into it. I'm trying this newer format where I get straight into the topic of the day. It happens to be platinum. Then we'll do the shout outs, all the GMS family stuff. It's great to see so many people watching. I'll get all the shout outs in just a second. Hit the big red subscribe button to join the family, and also hit the like button. Helps with the algorithm. Okay, here is platinum. As I've been saying, platinum on the weekly time frame priced in USD, 930 US dollars. And as I've been saying, 945 right here. Once we broke down, if we ever broke down through 945, if we close a day below 945, and I'll pop you on the daily time frame, it puts me back into the 80 to 90% chance. We'll just call it 80% chance that we see the best buy zone hit. Now that means breaking this uptrend line right here, which is a long-term uptrend line from the COVID low back in March of 2020 up through this level right here. This was more recently in November of last year. It's formed this larger symmetrical triangle pattern, and we've just been butting up or skirting up against it right here. You can see it was a recent support level in just the start of August. But here's the problem. You had this head and shoulders pattern, left, head, right shoulder. Then we broke back down, okay? Until we break above this uptrend line, this downtrend line right here, the thicker yellow line, which is the long-term downtrend line, you all know, right there. I have to say that this was still in play, and it is still in play. So we were skirting with it while we were above this horizontal blue line. I was like, okay, yeah, maybe, yeah, but still probably heading down. And this just pretty much gives me the 80 to 90% guarantee, of course, barring a complete fake out and then the buyers are in control. I'd love to see that, and probably so would you if you're in platinum already. But right now, best buy zone heading down. Very confident. If we touch here really soon, that's not good. A quick test of this level with such a small interval, yeah, not great. But it depends on your opinion. You might think it's great because you want to see it head down further, because you think precious metals will continue to maybe go down, particularly platinum, because of Fed stimuli, but the Fed stimuli hasn't happened yet, rate cuts, etc. So you might just think, oh, platinum's just going to blip, 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 blip. That might be good for you because you're looking to dollar cost average in, or you're looking for a good level. My best buy zone, as I said, anywhere between 900 all the way down to 750 US dollars. Doesn't mean it gets down here, of course. You could just tap here and that becomes the fake out, okay? But I think this is going to get tapped at 900. It's around about the 80-90% chance at this stage. For the couple of levels I want you to watch out for as the potential fake outs or the potential support levels where we, don't see any lower than that. 870 right here, key level of support for a little bit, and 840 right there. So you can see very clearly a level of support as well. So watch out for those two, and that kind of puts it into the heart of the belly of the best buy zone. That's a period, if we get down into here, where I would be considering personally getting some more platinum as well. And what negates all this? Obviously breaking it back above the long-term downtrend line. And I'm not going to show you because all my subscribers have seen it before. From February of 2008, it goes all the way back there where we failed to break and hold above this downtrend line for any significant period of time. Okay. And so we're not above that. So until we're above that, I've got to stay depressed for platinum for the moment. Again, depressed is, it's a subjective value because, hey, if it gets down to here, I'll be really considering getting some more myself. Anything I say here is not financial advice. You do you. Dollar cost average is probably the best way to go. That's pretty much it. What are the levels, obviously, for my new subscribers? So I have 624 subscribers now, 4 new subscribers overnight. If you haven't seen the platinum yet, I will get excited about platinum when it closes above 1,015 US dollars roughly. Okay, that's when I'll start to get excited. And as you all know, my subscribers, I get ultra bullish excited when we close any month above 1,120, my final hurdle. Must close that on a month, and then I'm saying bull market for platinum for a decent period of time. Okay, and then we talk about higher prices and Fibonacci targets and all that, but we're nowhere near there yet. Okay, so 80-90%, we're in the best buy zone. Okay, tell me your comments below. Let's do some quick shout outs and some quick comments, and then we'll look at gold and silver, and that's, I'll let you get on with your day. This is Good Morning Stackers, your week daily live morning show. I try to keep it to no more than an hour because you've got things to do. You're probably at work. You might be sneakily listening to it as well. Let's get our shout outs out the way. Jason Ashworth says, morning, Joe. Good morning. Mark, Florida, will be a short visit, but the live program is so addictive that I catch all I can. Well, of course, you want to catch the synchronized slurp. Get it? Sorry, you missed it all. You all missed it. That sneaky synchronized slurp. CT, GMS, y'all. Good to see CT from the Lone Star State in Texas. Let's go. Good morning. All looks like silver is about to test the 29 line. Yes, we'll take a look at that in a second. Nakas O'Reilly, hello. Hola. Lance, GMS, your legends. Ashes Gold Adventures, GMS. Jason Ashworth said, I didn't see this. Oh, hang on. I enjoyed Tesla's Optimus demo at the World Robot Conference. Was there a World Robot Conference? Was there an actual Optimus demo? Or did something bad? It sounds like something bad happened. It failed or something like that. Or you could just be talking shit. Chris says, good morning, Stackers. G'day, Chris. Great to see you again. Mark Fleming. Mark, Florida. Hey, Mark, Florida. Meet Mark Fleming. Fleming, meet Mark, Florida. Great to see you on the show, Mark Fleming. Very good to see you, my friend. Chris, hopefully they swap to solid state batteries. Oh, so, okay, I'll have to look. Give me one sec. You guys make me look up things at the same time. Elon Musk Optimus. News? Let me see. Did the battery fail? Elon Musk's Optimus robot debuts at World Robot Conference. Doesn't do any robot things. Dang. The World Robot Conference was a marvelous how has have come. Doesn't do robot things. Show where these best buys. Oh, as Tesla's Optimus robot looked on unmoving. So they just had it in a glass box. They didn't actually show it doing anything. Oh, okay, right. Righto. Fair enough. Okay. Well, I'm sure once it starts doing things, it'll start doing great things, I'd imagine. Because let's be honest, it's Elon Musk and he's pretty good at what he does. Let's see. Platinum for me, says Lance, is starting to get interesting. Yeah, long-term holds. I can't see the downside. Over the longer term, yeah, again, historically very low against gold and silver. as well. At historical lows. Unless it breaks down lower on the apex. Yeah, again, into the best buy zone, 900, anywhere down to 750. Don't wait for the 750 personally, in my humble opinion. Not financial advice. Yeah, Optimus was just there in a glass case while the others were all doing the demos of their capabilities. Ouch. Maybe it's a bit of a teaser or of a reveal, something like that. Nice to meet you, Mark Fleming. Speaking of teasers and reveals, I'm going to give you a teaser for the membership program coming up. Okay, and then I'll quickly do my plugs, and then we'll get to gold and silver. And then we'll get out of here after we do some, maybe get your questions, your comments in, anything like that. Any live chart requests, maybe. Maybe I'll do one today. But as a teaser, so my membership program is starting on Monday, as far as I'm aware, if I get all my ducks in a row. And part of that is obviously going to be excellent content, okay, for the GMS family. You'll get stuff to do with more political, spicy things if you want to talk, and this is where I'm going to be using locals.com. Locals.com is where I'll be using. And it's a great community because you can post on there, engage with other members, not just on the live chat. So it's actually a group. You can go in anytime you like and post a comment, post your own things as well. So you don't just have to wait till we're live to talk to each other. You can talk to each other anytime you like on this membership program. So again, we're forming that community, that GMS family kind of larger group. A little bit, it is private. It is a walled off membership program. But number one, you get that sort of gated community where you can talk to each other anytime you want. Number two, you get lots of excellent content from me, extra stuff, spicy political stuff, crypto stuff, health and wellness stuff. I'll talk about my carnivore diet. I'll talk about everything else. I just think about anti-aging and things like that, exercise, all that kind of jazz. I'll also be doing showing you a lot of my sports shooting stuff as well. As you know, I do pew-pew as a sport. So I'll be giving you tips and tricks about that and showing you when I'm out on the range and showing you footage of that as well. And also the amazing perks. I'm going to tell you what these perks are right now, and you're going to get really excited, okay? And this is just a little teaser for you guys. Perth Bullion Exchange are going to be offering exclusive discounts for you. And I won't go too much into the explanation of it. I'll probably do that on, maybe tomorrow or Monday. But all you need to know is you instantly, when you're a member of the Good Morning Stackers private membership, whatever we're going to call it, the inner circle, I don't know, you will not be buying for the price that everyone else is buying for, okay? In terms of not just ever, basically, unless it's real bulk stuff, and I'll double check that with Ricky. So to give you an example, if you want to buy one silver maple coin, you'll pay X per ounce, right? But then if you buy 20 or 25 or 20 or more, you get that extra certain amount off, okay? But for membership people who are in the membership, no matter what the product is, you instantly get the first volume discount. So that's how it works. So when you go to, and I'll give you an example right here. Let's do a quick example, and I'll show you the screen, and I'll show you Perth Bullion Exchange, perthbullionexchange.com.au, my preferred brand partner in terms of my preferred bullion dealer, okay? Happens to be their weekly special, okay? Now, this is crazy, right? Here's their weekly special. Now, we're using this as an example, okay? It doesn't mean it'll be the same price and all that stuff. Here's an example. Here's their weekly special. $5 off per round, okay? The Scottsdale. So you can get that right now. You can buy right now this week the Scottsdale 2-ounce stack around the weekly special. Oh, let's just take something else, for example, right here. perthbullion.com.au. This is where you get free shipping if you buy over certain amounts as well. This is amazing, okay? Let's just give you another example. Let's go the 1-ounce Asahi Buffalo round, okay? If you want to buy one of those, you'll pay $48.50, the normal singular unit, okay? Then if you buy 20 of them, you'll get a discount off. For this particular one, it's 50 cents off per coin per round. When you're a gold, so many places I've worked for. When you are a Good Morning Stackers private member, you instantly get the first quantity discount instantly. Okay, you want to buy one, you get it for the $48. You don't get it for $48.50. Okay. When you want to buy in box, if you buy 19 of these, okay, you will get it for the $48 price. Next, if you buy 20 of these, you get it for the 100 price. Okay, so that's $1 off per coin instantly just because you are a member of my private program. Okay, so you instantly qualify for the first tier. Then, so if you instantly get the first tier of discounts, just buying singularly, then if you qualify by buying over, so if you qualify for the first tier, then you instantly get the second tier price. Does that make sense? So that's how that's going to work. And that is the same for any single product on the website. It was kind of the easiest way to do it from Perth Bullion Exchange. These are the perks you're going to get. Again, you'll have to pay a certain amount per month. I've got to figure that out, what that is. But for example, again, if you want to buy a 1/10 ounce Lunar Rabbit from the Perth Mint, you would normally pay, well, they don't have a discount volume on that one. So it's only when there's discount volumes. To give you an example, let's do this one. Is there discount volumes on that one? Not that one. We'll have to go to, say, let's say a 1 gram bar. There you go. I should just look at the low as. Okay, you want to buy 1 gram of gold, you'll normally pay 147 whatever. You'll instantly get $1 off, all that. So you're getting really good discounts, particularly when you're buying extra in bulk, and you get the free shipping too. So that's kind of the teaser. I'll give you a larger explanation and go through that probably tomorrow or on Monday when I launch the official program. Again, this is perthbullion.com.au, my preferred physical bullion dealer. If you are happy to not just do physical in your hands, I've got to hold it in my hand all the time. If I don't walk around with it, go to work with it in my pockets, blah, 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 of course, you're always going to be open to counterparty risk. If you're the type of person that's willing to take that extra trust in a third party, which you do if you store your metals somewhere else, if it's not on your person at all times, you're taking the risk that someone's going to break into your house or dig up your garden or find that stash somewhere in your grandma's wall. Do you know what I mean? So there's always some kind of counterparty risk, okay, unless you're carrying it with you all the time. So if you're the type of person that likes and is happy to go with unallocated gold programs that are backed by real physical metal, you really want to check out WealthStack, wealthstack.com. Save and invest in, transact in physical gold, and you get the added benefit of getting a digital blockchain-based token as your receipt of claim. This isn't a crypto company. It's just you get that added benefit of your receipt of claim, not just a promise of, oh yeah, we've got gold. No, you get the receipt of claim, and it's backed by real physical gold. No transfer fees when transferring gold between WealthStack account members. No storage fees ever, and you're only buying gold at spot plus 1% and selling at spot plus minus 0.5%. So it's only a 1.5% spread for any volume of gold. You want to buy $10 of gold or $1 million of gold, it's spot plus 1% and then spot minus 0.5% on the sell. That's pretty much all you need to know, except they will be doing silver soon. They'll be adding a debit card where you can spend in any store with your Visa debit. It'll be attached to a Visa or MasterCard thing. Tap it and then spend in real gold or silver. Spend in your precious metals holdings from WealthStack, wealthstack.com. And also you will be able to redeem for real physical metal coming on later on down the track. So the debit card's coming probably roughly later this year, and the physical redemption will be coming on later on this year. There'll be more details of that. So all I want you to do, go to wealthstack.com, sign up for an account, free to do, download the app on Apple or Android, go to the About section on WealthStack and download the app, or just look for WealthStack on your App Store or your Android. It's just one word right there, and you can find it and download it. That's all you really need to know. They're going to be doing extra how-tos and how to sign up and how to buy and all that. Just check out the frequently asked questions page. And that's pretty much it. That is my second brand partner, wealthstack.com. And those are the details of my membership program. Okay, some more comments and then we'll get to gold, silver, etc. Thanks, Joe. I need to move it again. Absolutely. So let's go to a little bit blown out there. Does that work a bit better? Or does that work a bit better? Oh, wow. It is really blown out today. Whatever. Let's share the screen and we're going to get to gold and silver, platinum, gold, silver analysis, I should say. So here is gold. Interesting. Gold on the daily time frame priced in USD, $2,507 US. We had a breakdown, but so far we closed above. This is where we always talk about closes. Okay, it's very important to think about. You can have a spike down. Spikes, don't worry about your spikes. Okay, it's where you close, usually close days, weeks, and months. What am I talking about? Of course, we were doing a little bit of candle analysis or explaining candles just the other day. Of course, this is the opening price. This is where it spiked to. This is where it spiked down. This is where it spiked to on the upside. This is where the price spiked down to yesterday, but this is where it closed. And you really got to think about the close. It's closed above the uptrend line, which is positive for now. It's good to see. So it was a little test, and the buyers went, yeah, no, we're going to try and either prop this up or keep the party going as such, or they thought it was a bargain anywhere below here, so they've snapped it up here. So we've closed above. So that's a good sign, okay? Good sign that we have closed above. I really don't want to see any closing any days below this uptrend line right here. Okay, so that's around about your $2,500 level at this stage. So we need to look at a couple of other factors though. Let's look at the relative strength index. This is on the daily time frame. As you can see right here, could we be ticking over and down? Quite possibly. We also have to look at the other side of the coin here. We always talk about, where the prices can go if it's going to go higher, out of interest. If it is going to bounce from here and then go up, look for around about 2,650, give or take $20 either way, because it just depends where it hits this mother of all trend lines right here. Depends when it hits. Okay, but around about 2,650, 2,630, 2,670 roughly. Okay, that's a big trend line from all the way back to 1980. This is just for the new subscribers right there. Hit the like button to help me with the algorithm. That'd be great. So watch that. It will probably be an area of resistance that you need to watch out for. Okay. And on the downside, I need to caution you that if we do, if we do start closing days below the uptrend line, we're probably heading back to at least 2,470. You really don't want that to break. If that breaks, you're probably going to bypass, well, not bypass, but you're probably, it's not good. The short answer is it's not great. Okay. Particularly when you have a look at this on the weekly time frame. Really, you would love to see, if we do come back down there and then back up would be lovely. But I'm going to say if we come down to 2,470, it's much more likely that we see, as I said yesterday, a cascade where it's blip, 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 blip. Okay. And probably at least down to 2,380. From there, obviously here and the best buy zone. Okay, so really after breaking out of this uptrend line, okay, you really need to see this hold, because if this is a failed move, oftentimes from a failed move to break and hold comes a fast move in the opposite direction. Okay, so just bear that in mind. If you're dollar cost averaging in gold over time, fantastic. It could be for you that you don't want to start getting more into gold or anything like that until we see a bit of a correction. You might think a bit of a correction is coming. You might think, hey, we broke out of this long-term level here of 2,080. We've had a good bunch of months up. We're coming up to the mother of all trend lines. You might think, for example, that we might find resistance here and then we spend a few months heading back down to maybe even to the best buy zone, anywhere from 2,250 to 2,150. You even might think we might spike down to this previous level because we have not come back to really test it on the monthly time frame. You could be thinking in that way. Okay, so, you might be holding back some of your dry powder. If that's you, hey, good on you and good luck to you. Most people probably like to dollar cost average. They just average their price in on the way up and average their price on the way down because they're confident over the years to come that gold will continue to see an upswing, of which I am, more than 50% confident of that. That's why I'm in the precious metals, silver in particular. That is gold. Speaking of silver, let's take a look. Oh, okay, silver, $29.16 US cents. This is the monthly time frame. Okay, so far we are above, and we've got 2 more days, roughly. Yeah, 2 more days. I think it is, or is it 1 more trading day or 2 more trading days until the close of business? I think it's 2 more. And We are so far above 29, which means we so far, if it remains above 29, we'll close the month of August in green. That's a positive. I'd love to see it close higher, like around about 26.60, 26.80 would be really preferable. But we will close green. That's a positive sign. But I really need to caution you now on the weekly time frame, and on the daily time frame, it looks like we have broken it. Okay, so here's the $29 level. Here is the uptrend right there, that uptrend line. And we closed just earlier today, technically at $29.10, something like that. Right at the bottom end. I've got to say, it's looking more likely, unless we see a big fake out, it looks more likely that we're going to see a test of down to here, because we are trending down again on the daily time frame on the relative strength index as well. So we are trending back down again. It doesn't mean it spends a lot of time down there, but look, I'll remain 50-50 at this stage while we're above 29, because you can certainly see a fake out and then just goes sucked in, and onwards and upwards we go. Probably leaning more towards a test of at least $28. That takes you down to the top end of my best buy zone right here. That's anywhere between $28, anywhere down to $26 US. If we break $28 and we start closing days, so daily closes below 28, then we are probably almost definitely heading down to at least the $26 level. As I've said before, 26 is the hugest line in the sand of hugest lines in the sand for silver that you've ever seen in your entire life. You never want to see silver go back, close a day really below $26, $25. Okay, I will take, if you like, I'll take a spike down to $25, closing days at or around 26 is preferable. You don't want to close below 26. Really don't, because that would suggest that lower prices would be coming. Okay, but we're not there yet. Okay, the other thing that we need to look at, of course, is we have been in this long-term downtrend line. I can't show you that very clearly until I do that. Let me get rid of that. Right here, got a whole bunch of junk going on here. Excuse me. No, don't worry about it. But you can see we've broken out here. Great to see. Broken out, really bullish for silver in the long term. If we come back and test there, that's actually quite normal. You come back, you break out, retest, very normal, onwards and upwards. But if we close days below, and particularly a week below this $25 25 to 26 area, that's saying, ooh, other people might be proven correct where they think it's going down to $30 Australian, because that would put it around about $20 US, $19.50 US dollars. You could really see that get tapped very quickly, $20 US dollars. So if we break down through this trend line, $20 probably coming, which kind of lines up with around about 30-ish Australian dollars. As well. So it has always been very doable. You just got to keep the other side of the bullion coin in mind. We're not there yet. Okay, and I'm not saying it's definitely going there. We're above 29 for the moment, and we're also above 28, which is one of the big ones. So that is gold and silver and platinum. Will I do the gold to silver ratio? There we go. There's your best buy zone right there. Watch for 28 to hold as support. You really want to hold that if we break through 29. Gold, silver, platinum. Gold to silver ratio has seen a bounce. Here's the gold to silver ratio, and we saw a bounce at exactly the bottom end of the no man's land. Isn't it funny how that does that kind of stuff, isn't it? Where you find these technical analysis on ratios. Okay, so again, this is technical analysis on ratios, not the fiat currency dollar price of something. It's on a ratio. Okay, so like, why would technical analysis tend to work halfway decently on ratios? Because if enough people are following it, then they might be swapping between gold and silver, and you can do that not just with physical. You can do that on your trading platforms. You can trade the gold to silver ratio. So if people are trading the gold to silver ratio and they see it come down to the bottom end of here, that could be a support level, and it's found to be support. So we've broken back up, meaning gold is just, at least for today, possibly tomorrow, who knows, outperforming silver. Okay, we saw this beautiful move in silver for the last couple of weeks, which I did say was probably coming because we'd been in extremely overvalued for gold. We needed to tick over back down into the sort of the normal range on the daily time frame, and we did see that. So that was correct, a correct call as such, or a decent chance, as I said, that silver would outperform gold in the last couple of weeks. It's certainly done that, but we have found support right here. What we want to see, if we're gold holders, if we're silver holders who want to increase our gold holdings over time, what we want to see is this become a head and shoulders pattern right here. Could this be a left shoulder, a head, and something like a right shoulder? You would want that to play out pretty darn quickly. I would suggest that if we break back above here, look, actually, technically, I guess you could get all the way to the top end here, and that could still maybe be counted as a head and shoulders pattern. If we went up like this in the ratio, you could, I guess, see that as a left shoulder, a right shoulder. Yeah, quite possible. What you would want to see, again, if you want to swap lots of silver for gold later on, you want to see that move down. If we do move down, then we test this again. That's going to head down to at least there. And for the silver bugs out there, for the silver bugs who want to increase their gold holdings over time, you want to see this broken right here. For me, that's the confirmation that silver will continue to outperform gold over the longer term. This uptrend line right here, if that gets broken, then we're heading down to good old 70, which is silver's final trapdoor right there. If you break 70, again, we're talking long term here, but if you break 70, then we're talking probably at least down to the 50 level. Okay, so that's kind of the longer term view for silver holders who want to increase their gold holdings over time. There and there, but we're not there yet. Okay, so on this daily time frame, you really want to see this tick over. So we're looking for, as silver holders, we're looking for a head and shoulders pattern. You want to see that because you want to see this ratio number go down. Makes sense? Good. So we're just back in the no man's land, the any metals game at the moment. Finally, the Australian dollar to the US dollar is currently continuing to strengthen. Okay, so that's all you really need to know, I guess, for the strengthening. As a precious metal holder, you don't want to see it strengthen because that means the value of precious metals in your foreign currency is actually it's not going up as quickly, or it's going down quicker, okay? You actually want to see your foreign currency weaken against the US dollar if you're holding precious metals, because you will see the value of your precious metals in your foreign currency going up, okay? Or going up even quicker than the USD. But again, it depends what else is going on in your economy. Do you really want to see an incredibly strong foreign currency against the US dollar? So that can have other opposite effects in your economy. So it really depends. That's gold, silver, platinum, blah, blah, blah. Do I have any final comments and queries? Could be a really quick show today. Let's take a quick look. CT says, like the video. I appreciate that. CT says, let's go, silver. Mark Florida says, yes, the gold to silver ratio is getting really interesting, but must leave now. See, yo, same, got to bounce. All right, people, I think this could be the quickest show I've ever done. It is 34 minutes in, and I don't have any more comments, and I'm going to leave you guys to it. I've got stuff to do. You've got stuff to do. That has been Good Morning, Stackers. Hit the big red subscribe button and we dancing it out? Oh yeah. No, we'll just groove it out. All right, thank you for watching.
It's podcast time.
Get your
tasty beverage. Let's get in the groove.
Let's do it.
Synchronised slurp. Now
in 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for watching, people. Stay safe, stay informed, keep stacking. You'll get another amazing Good Morning Stackers show tomorrow. See you later.